Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, we're on the way. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Figo. Figo delivers.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
The ball has bounced loose now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, looks as climbs up big. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chance for the header! Cleared without complication. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mbappe! Keeper's ball. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
He could be in here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
No, he is not giving anything away.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Oh, diving header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Oh, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. Great hit! Goal! Inter! Ronaldinho at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now the finish! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great work on the overlap.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
This possibly the last play of the half. Pedri! In he goes again! And through to the goalkeeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Inter are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again. Scholes. Davids. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Engages and forces him off the ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Floats it up and over. Big chance! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Foden. And the finish! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think It was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they...
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly, he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Ronaldinho is behind this one. Cleared away. Griezmann was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a decent clearance. Costa Curta with the clearance. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Belletti. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Stoichkov. And it's Scholes. And it's hoisted clear. Davids. Now it's Griezmann. He's beaten the last man. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk goes on a charge down the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's neat. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shot a goal! Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Xavi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's going in strongly.
Referee has just said play on. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Cruyff. And he's there to get it away. Galatasaray have got it back, and they'll have another go. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe looking to run onto it. Pedri! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quarter of an hour played. Pedri is there and he can pick it up. He has found the way through. Rafa Silva. Eto'o. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. One 0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nice sequence of passes, this. David Villa. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Short changes him with that pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for the run. Shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. David Villa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Ronaldinho. He's through here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Foot in. Time and again they are repelled. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Konate does really well to win the ball there. He's played him through. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Liverpool still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. David Villa. And he can clear it away. Played back to the goalkeeper. Buffon. Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He can get that clear. David Villa! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And it's been taken short. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No, that's been intercepted. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle. Camavinga wriggles his way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right. One of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. He is through here! And the finish! Goal! Inter! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. And it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He could be in here. Otto getting this one clear. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ah, good steal. He just read it. He's looking to set free a runner. Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Haaland! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard. And the ball's a good one here. Cruyff. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's intervened well there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Valverde has found the net here, of course. Neymar Could move up a gear here. Lobbed in behind. Batistuta. And he has a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. It's a throw-in. And that is going out for a goal kick. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And a shot! And he thumps it clear. No, he's had it taken off him. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Canada certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Messi is fouled. And it's Griezmann. Camavinga. And that is a little undercooked. So nearly the perfect ball. Now it's Pedri. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Batistuta. And the counter is on. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe! He's beaten the last man! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Goalkeeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That'll be a throw-in. No way through. Pedri. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga, and the header! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's had a hit! Caught offside that time. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. He has found the way through. Neymar. Offside again.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Batistuta. Chance to finish. Pedri. Rodri. Valverde. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And we're underway. And here's Batistuta.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah. Speculative strike. And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he's intervened well there. That's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Raul. Adams. Schneider. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, here's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Port with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cleared without complication.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That is good alertness. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi. And it's played in here. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Raul picks it up from the goal kick. Batistuta! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
David Villa stood up well to him there. Camavinga. Ball's gone out of play. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Port have the chance to go the other way. Raul, and he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Batistuta. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Adams cuts it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Port are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
Chance for the header! And again! No mistake! There is the breakthrough! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. He has found the way through. And that would have been some goal.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Now that is commitment to the cause. A poorly directed kick for the keeper. He's given it
right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more.
Just passing the really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potent.
Oh!
Raul, he could ill afford to miss.
Belletti. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Battis.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. I think we're about to see a frenetic half measures from here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nakata.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How do you look then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's down to business here. And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Pedri, Mbappe. Now it's Raul. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again! And one more try! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think. Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Belts one. And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, played right into his path. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Khan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vardiol making good progress on the right-hand side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That'll be a throw. Nicely aimed pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Could be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zico. Half-time getting close now. That's a lovely pass. Messi. Oh, super find. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to belt it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He can run onto that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Raul gets through on his own. Oh, what has happened? Raul has another go! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, sweet feet. Here's the delivery. Rijkaard with the clear. Great hit! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well...
He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Oh. Has a go! That's another chance. It's in. Manchester United are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goal.
Zico! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zico is offering a wry smile there.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. 75 minutes played. And Shevchenko! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Shevchenko has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Pedri, he's having a go! Oh, should have put that away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Khan. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. And here's Raul. Now it's... And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And here's Haaland.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that is good.
Roll!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Raul just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Abiati can pick that up. Oh, nicely intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta is charging up on the overlap. Now that's well seen too. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Raul taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.